Wilson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta. They give the Lions a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
Laporta in motion. From the gun on third down, it's gone. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's fourth down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Laporta in motion. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Lions first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on fourth and long.
Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
By 20. A run here with Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere from that back.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
And it's fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Throwing, Goff. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That that one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And it'll be third down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He'll buy time left. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Laporta in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
Lions, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Lions, first down.
On a jet sweep, here comes Williams. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Trying to get a little cute here, get the ball to the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, so the defense turns them away.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Vikings,
They get 22 yards there. First down, Minnesota.
10 at the 27-yard
That last
line.
completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time.
There defensively.
And third down coming up. Here's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark.
A gain of 7.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Escaping the pressure right. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Vikings first down.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Here's a design run. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. The ball inches from the goal line. Third and goal. And he will take it in himself. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Vikings.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first. Comes out of the break.
3 seconds all that remain in this first half as that one's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Goff to throw, on the run to the right. Now he'll run. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Theo Jackson. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he will go all the way. Jordan Addison, touchdown Minnesota. A beautiful beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Inside the 30. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8. And the Vikings
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man left side, he's got it. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Price now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Get your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Open man is Oliver, the tight end. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1.
And the Vikings.
A big play for Minnesota. A gain of 57 yards. Now McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Alex Anzalone in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. McCarthy to the goal line and in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown, Vikings. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. It's up and through. The Vikings have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
That's good for a Lions
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Vikings' 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Smith on the tackle. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
To throw is Goff. Rolling to the left. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down by a couple of yards, able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A run with Gibbs. And he will carry his offense to the red zone.
Taken down
inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9.
yards on the pickup.
Now 2nd and inches. Here's Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. Montgomery. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down the backfield on 3rd and short.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run the toss here with Jones. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line. Will Reichard on for the field goal.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.